So my name is Carrie Style. I'm the new Community Relations Advisor for Complaints and Investigations, and I'm also the Graffiti Project Manager. Capital City Cleanup is responsible for all of the programs that help keep Edmonton safe and clean. And it's about working with volunteers and schools and organizations and businesses and working with them to support their efforts and create programs that help keep our city clean.
I'm Tamara Burnell, Capital City Cleanup Volunteer Coordinator. Coordinate volunteers and volunteer programs to reduce litter in the city of Edmonton, as well as school programs related to litter.
I'm Larissa Russell, Program Assistant with Capital City Cleanup. What do I do? A little bit of everything. I have 10 programs that I have my fingers in, mostly graffiti, but quite a bit of litter as well. I'm the front line for all of our citizen calls and drop-ins, so I answer a lot of questions.
I'm Florence Schaff with Complaints and Investigations. I've just started with the team, but have been with the city in community relations since July of last year. And I do work 50% time, so I'm only here 20 hours a week. And in that 20 hours a week, I do, for Capital City Cleanup, I do the organization for the River Valley Cleanup teams. And we have our River Valley Cleanup May 1st kickoff. And then I support approximately 4,000 volunteers throughout the year to clean up parks throughout the city and the River Valley. The other half of my time I do events facilitation, so I do help to support everybody that's in the branch that goes out for events and presentations.
My favorite part of the job is my team. I think that's really important to be cohesive with the people you work with, and we have fun no matter what the situation is, and we have fun. And the variety of things that we get to do. The flexibility to do events, and we're doing things in the office, and getting to know people in the community. It really keeps you on your toes.
My favorite thing about my job would be the variety. I change up what I do from moment to moment. 1 minute I'm working on one program, the next minute I'm working on another. Phone calls, people dropping in, answering questions, doesn't matter. Constantly changing, and I love that part.
The favorite part of my job, I guess there's two. It's first of all is the team, like everybody else says here. We've got a really good team that works well together, communicates, supports each other, and that's always very refreshing to find a team that you can work with like that. And the other part of my job that I really like is working with the volunteers that are so passionate about what's happening in the River Valley and wanting to clean the parks and getting out there as quickly as they can to do what they can for their community. And I really have great pleasure in supporting people in doing that.
I have many moments which I hold dear to my heart working with Capital City Cleanup. I have to say one of my favorite ones was at our recognition event where my parents decided to bring my children. They're Adopt Block captains, and they thought, let's bring your kids, that'll be fun. It was really fun. One ate paint, the other one stripped down all of his clothes and ran around the park naked when it was +5 out because there was a water park. It was a little bit embarrassing. Okay, Mom and Dad, you need to go home. I know you're volunteers, but you need to take them with you. You're laughing because it's not your kids who did it.
But I can so see it. I can see it. Memorable moments. I would say our events. We have some really great events. And River Valley Cleanup last spring was my first, I just started the month before, and it was really exciting, and get out and meet everybody. And then our recognition event for Adopt a Block at the end of last year in the fall was really great. Getting to we're at the zoo and getting to meet. So our events where we get to actually meet the citizens.
What's memorable for me is when an event that I've helped to support and facilitate does turn out well and the feedback's pretty good. But there was the one event that I did organize for the fall River Valley Cleanup event. And we were trying something just a little bit different. We were trying to go out to 3 different parks. We had staff and materials and volunteers and you name it, everything was arranged, everything was organized. And wouldn't you know it, it was the snowiest, coldest day of October, and nobody turned out. So those are disappointments, but for the most part, everything else is pretty good memories.